Alright, so basically, this is my first time using this application to record my screen and myself. But I'm gonna show y'all real quick how this shit on eBay. Excuse my vernacular. I'm probably gonna curse the whole time, so I'm not gonna start that over. But for example, what we're gonna do is I have a set of AirPods and I lost one of them, and I'll even start with showing you how I decided to just share. I'm gonna show you how I decided to part it out, basically, because right now I resell. So most of the things that I buy, like high-end things that I buy, I'm not into looking rich. I'm more so into trying to get rich. Like I'm trying to build wealth. So if I buy something and it's cool and everything, I'll rock it until I sell it. But until then, that's just that. After that, that's gotta go, and I'm gonna use that money to go into something else. But with these AirPods, basically, I got a set of AirPods, and I lost one soon as the first day I got them. I lost one, and so now I'm stuck with the left one. I'm actually using it right now, and I'm broadcasting on the other side. But so I was trying to figure out if I should sell one AirPod. I'm gonna put in replacement. I'm gonna put in one AirPod replacement, or if I should sell the AirPod and the case together, or just sell the case and the AirPod separately. You know what I mean? When you go into eBay and you're doing your scavenger hunt or whatever on what's going on, you want to go to that left side over there. What I just did, let me go back. You want to go over here to sold items. Like everything else that's listed, they don't really matter. What you really want to know is what's selling and how much is it selling for. So over here, you can see the prices and you can see when it sold. Today is December 3rd. This is today. So somebody bought this for $61 plus $4 shipping, $65. It's AirPods replacement, empty box only. Empty box only? I want to check this out. That's kind of unheard of. You go to it and you can go to see product details. These are finished listings. You have to go to see product details to go see the actual listing. I want to go down to description though. AirPods wireless in-ear design and what color they're in. That's just product. All right, that's probably gonna be a return. Somebody sold a box for $61. That's probably gonna be a return. All right, ignore that part. That was just my brain doing my brain thing. But AirPod replacement. This one we got a used genuine AirPod, left ear only for $39 plus $4 shipping. So $44. Somebody sold that today. $44 today. This 47 and 7, $54 today. That's like $70 today. These are just replacements. Like I said, I only have one. I'm actually using it right now. That's not what I'm selling right now though. But this is how you go in there and you look at what people are selling shit for and what's actually fucking selling. If you go on the other page and you're just looking at the listings and everything and you try to categorize by those listings, you're not gaining the knowledge that you really know or really need to know. You want to know what they're selling for, not what people are advertising for. And these are all December 3rd, 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 3rd. Like all of these are selling for, we'll say around like $50. This one's $63, $50, $50. So we could say like $50, you could sell one of these just $50. And that's the recon on one of those. And this is my whole thought process. I already done listed what I wanted to list, but I'm telling you the process along with it. So I checked that out, and one of the listings that came up was the AirPod charging case alone. So I start checking into that. And again, we have over here on the side the sold items. So we're looking at those. Everything in green that's been sold, and that's the date that it was sold on. So this 75 plus 5, and they bid it up on this. So people bid it up to this price. And if it was more people, if you had to buy it now, then they probably would have paid more. Oh, you got the right side in the charging case. All right, so that went for 80 for just one of them in the charging case. We got $70 just the charging case. No AirPods. I don't know what that is. It doesn't have a picture. It doesn't, just ignore it. A lot of these are going to be knockoffs. You got to know what you're looking for. This one's a genuine Apple. If it don't say Apple in it, then it's not real. This one is a charging case only, 65. See, something like this, I right click on it and add in a new tab. Open a new tab. Because it's a charging case only, and it went for 65. And I open that in a new tab just so I can do some more reconnaissance on it. Charging case, that's the whole set. That's the whole set. These two are fake. Well, this one's fake. This is a charging case only. We can check that one out. And you want to go for the ones that have ratings because they're listed up under listings where people that are they've already given a review on this product. So if you list up under a product like that, then you're going to have those stars up under your listing also. $70 plus shipping, 74. No AirPod shipped today. I like that one a lot. $65. No AirPods, just a case. All right, so I don't open a few of them that's just a case, and that's what I want to sell, kind of, sort of. Cause I'm gonna sell the other piece separately. You already seen that was going for like 40 to 50. So if I sell this for like 70 and I sell this piece for another 40, that's parting it out. You make more money parting it out usually. You got 177 views on this just for today. And it's the charging case only for $65. And that's looking good. That's looking really good. Used in good condition, charger only. People are buying it. Let's check out this one. That was 65. This one is $70. Case only. Alright. So we got 65, 70, and this another 70. 34 views today. So you can go ahead and put together that you can sell it for $70. So basically now you're gonna look at these titles on all these. Apple AirPod charging case only, white. I don't know what that is. AirPods. Apple AirPods charging replacement OEM genuine AirPod. Another thing you want to look at while I'm thinking about it. Look at the ones that sold for the most amount of money. Like this one is $69. 64. Let's use them two as an example. I don't want to make this too long. This one went for more, so you want to look at this title. A lot of times when you take these listings and revamp them, you're going to go with the one that uses the best title. And the way to find the best title, usually the one that sold for the most amount of money has a better title. That's just marketing. That's another video. But this one right here, the genuine replacement, OEM is a good keyword. Genuine is a good keyword. Apple is in the title. That's good. And let me click on this one. I want to say this the one that said, but they had a lot of fucking sales. Nah, it was just one. But they got good product details and everything. We're going to use this one. They got a good rating. A lot of products won't have ratings, but this is a good rating. You see stars and everything and product ratings. That's good. And 5 stars, you really can't beat that. So what we're going to do is you find one that you like and you're going to go to sell now. We can get rid of these windows up here at the top now. We don't need them anymore. Let me hit the back button on this because you do want to do a little bit more recon. You want to do a little more recon on this one. So we're going to open this sell now in another window. All right, so now that we got this sell now open in another window, you see it brought over our title. And boom, 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 boom. Proofread your title. Cool. It tells what you got. You're going to add your photos in. I usually do that last. We recommend these items. Like as I scroll through here, I only pay attention to the parts that I'm paying attention to, really. Like it's really that easy. UPC, you can add your UPC in and it'll fulfill your slots and everything. I'm not going to do it right now, but I will. We got 888-4628. And if you don't have the barcode on your thing, do a Google search and type in whatever it is that you have and put UPC at the end. You'll find your UPC. But this is not something that's necessary. 628-58410. 58410. And when I click out of this, you'll see that the screen is going to populate. So now it's done populated with exactly what you got going on, but that's not really what I want to do right now because I'm not selling the whole set. But for extensive purposes, that's what the UPC does. All right, so now that we're in here, we're going to kick from the top. Title, skip that, skip that, skip that, skip that. Condition, whatever your condition is. This is pre-owned already, so I'm going to go to used. Used, you can put in your description. For this one, I put pre-owned, excellent condition, because there's nothing wrong with it except for it's been used. It's just out of the plastic. That's done. And additional photos, we'll do that last. We recommend these specifics. You got to think like a marketer. You got to think like the customer. What would you want to see, or what would you be searching for? It's not a custom bundle. Anything that's answered no, then why would we even add it? Platform Apple, we can add that because that adds value. You know it's an Apple product. It's not one of these knockoffs. Scroll through all of those. Additional description. That's why I kept this other window open. If you've seen another place that, another post that what am I trying to find? Another post that starts with performed well. Check out what they did. And this is what they put in their description. Genuine replacement, OEM charging case only, condition very good. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy all of this and Control C on PC. I'm going to bring it over here. Control paste, Control V on PC. iPod genuine replacement, OEM charger only. And for extensive purposes, we're not gonna I'm adding some add-ons to mine, so we'll do it. Apple, you seen what they had and you get a gist of what they have. Most of the time I just copy theirs, but mine has add-ons, so I'm gonna add those add-ons in there. Apple AirPods, charging box / station. Only. No AirPods included. Also, I noticed the difference between what they're offering and what I have offered. Like, I'm including the box, and I'm also including there's a little case that I have. It's a waterproof case and everything. So that brings up the value a little bit from the $65 that they are selling it for. It's about $80 for me because I know eventually it's going to sell. If 4 or 5 people are buying the same thing in one day and it's not a lot of people that's selling it, then your item is going to sell pretty fast. No AirPods included. Proof. I'm bad at multitasking. I can't type and talk or type and listen. I want to put this in order of importance. So I'll move that up that way because it's more important that you're getting the Apple packaging than the waterproof case. And that's it. The last thing I always put on my The last thing I always put on my The last thing I always put on my listings is free and fast shipping. That's like a case point that just works. Free and fast shipping. You can go as far as to tell them how you're shipping it. Since this is a light item, do it like that. And you can go as far as to telling them when you're going to ship it. In this part, I always capitalize the first letters. All right, I know I kind of ran through that pretty fast, but this is called the copy. The description down here, this is called the copy. Basically, in this part, you want to tell them exactly what they're getting. You want to start off in the top by telling them exactly what they're getting. Under that part, you can put an item description in, like something from the website or something. Like with these AirPods, I could have went to Apple and copied exactly what the Apple iPod is. I will. I don't want to leave y'all in here. I know I'm kind of moving fast, but I also found that going to Amazon, you'll get a pretty good description because Amazon's a beast at SEO. Technical details. Just just take something, okay? Just take something. We'll take that. Something simple like that. But you can take your time and you can go through there and you find product facts or whatever, and that'll make your listing do better than others because a lot of people don't take time to do this part at all. And these little seconds in between time, they mean a big difference to the customers. Like right now, I'm trying to make sure that these lines are equally spaced between each other. Bring this down a little bit more, probably. I don't like the way this is set up. I don't want to go through here and format everything right now, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. I really mainly want to show y'all my recon and how I get my prices and how to simply list. Free and fast shipping through USPS first class. Let's not end this with no punctuation. Next business day with usually ships. Just proofread real quick. That's good enough though. You want to say the condition though, with a proof case included. Alright, you're specifying that there's nothing else included. It's just your fucking charging box, which is spelled wrong. Charging box, station only, no AirPods included, excellent condition, original Apple packaging, box included, waterproof place included. Alright, so these are just extras. You want to tell the condition, you want to let them know what extras are coming with it. Your main thing at the bottom is to tell them free and fast shipping. I always do free and fast shipping because the faster you can ship out, and if they're not paying extra for shipping, then you're winning because you're going to get your shit sold first. If you're going to charge for shipping, include that shit in your price. Like, I'm not paying for shipping really. When they pay for this, it's coming out of their money that they paid for that I'm going to order my shipping label. So they're really paying for it. But you just want to make it more convenient for your customer. Scrolling down, we got the selling details. Format, fixed price. Always do fixed price. I always do 30 days. That way, if you got something on the shelf that ain't sold in 30 days, if you do good till canceled, then you'll forget it's in there and you're just loading up on things. If you do 30 days, if it hadn't sold in 30 days, you know you need to go in there and change it up or go send it to a yard sale or something like that. Start my listings when I submit them. That's what I always do. Buy at that price. We went through that. They were selling for like $60, $65-ish. I had it in the custom box. I didn't show y'all the recon on the box, but it's the same recon. They sell them for like $10 to $20, and the case, I know that's like $10 to $15. So just to add another $15 in there, I'm putting in $80. So at $80, that's cool with me, and I want to charge them for shipping. So I'm gonna put in $84. I always put in best offer, let buyers make offers. Like, even if you don't want to budge too much on your sale, it's opening up that door so others can come talk to you and you have potential clients on the line. You might get lowballed at $50, and you can send them a nice reply saying, "Nah, that's really not fair to me," whatever, whatever. But it opens up that door, and it allows room. My bottom line is going to be probably, I'll probably take 65, but at 84, I think that's a fair price, and best offer allows that door to be open. Private listings, I ignore all of that. Allow buyers to remain anonymous to other eBay users. You're not selling anything provocative, so I don't see a problem with that. PayPal options, you put in your PayPal information, that's where your buyer's going to pay you at. Return options, always, always, always allow returns. Always just leave that what it is. The lowest amount is 30 days, so you leave it that. Most of the time they don't return, but it turns a lot of people away if you don't allow returns. And if you're selling good merchandise, then you'll be okay. Shipping details, we're doing free. Come over here and check this out first. Free shipping. With this one, this is under, oh God. First class shipping is up to, I don't want to say too high. Let's say it's like 13 ounces. It's somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that. Y'all can correct it in the comments. But first class shipping, if it's under a certain amount, let's say 13 ounces, definitely 13 ounces. If it's under 13 ounces, always do first class shipping. It's going to be cheaper to you. But for something this size, I can put it in a flat rate. It'll be like $6. But always do free shipping. Just calculate your shipping costs beforehand. Handling time, always do 1 business day. That gives me today and tomorrow after an order. And if you make an order today, usually I have it out by the next day because USPS offers me a chance to schedule a pickup and to give me free shipping supplies when you're doing flat rate. Ask me questions about that. I can make videos about that later. This is my first video on this resale thing. I've been doing it for 2 years, but I apologize for the wait. I don't do international shipping. The dimensions, you don't really have to put that in at all. But on this one, I know this package is 6 ounces or around 6 ounces after I finish boxing it up. You may have to put a weight in, but you don't have to worry about that right now. And if you do, you need to invest in a scale anyway, because you're going to need that when you start shipping everything out. This is my location, and that's it. Except for I haven't added photos yet. So now we're going to do this. Let's run through this real quick. And I have all my photos here that I took off of my cellular device. What I did was I took the pictures, and I'm going to get rid of this main photo. I took the pictures and I sent them to my drive. And I have a particular folder that I go to for my eBay stuff. Now, out of these pictures, you can order them the way you see fit. And usually what I like to do is I try to make my main photo different from all the other main photos that show up when it's time to... You gotta think like the customer here. Hey, actually, let's put that one first. And put this one at the end. Alright, so in order of appearance, we got this one, then we got this one, and it shows the box open with everything in there. Little close up, little zoom action on the back of the box. This is it sitting in the box, looking all pristine. This is on top of the box with the bag. You want to utilize the fact that I got this open showing a full charge on it because that's great. People want to see stuff like that. Think like the customer. Furthermore, you can go in here. This is probably the only feature I use on here, this crop feature. I go in here and I use the crop and I crop it to like right there, save it, just to get it good and centered. This is just an example. I already have this listing listed. I'll take you to this after I'm done. I don't like how this is not centered, so I'm going to recrop it because there's so much room up here at the top. And it's the little details like that that get your listing sold faster than everybody else that you're in competition against. It's like a restaurant that you can have the exact same restaurant as someone else, but if your tables are dirty in your restaurant and the people across the street have clean tables, then they're going to go to that one. And that's just how that works in marketing and advertising. I'm not going to take the time to crop all of these out. Like I said, I did this listing already. Coming from those, we got our pictures edited in. That was the last thing. We're going to skip all of that stuff because it's not important to us. You can take your time and read it and see how it sees fit to you, but it's not for me. And then after that, you just go to list item. But I really didn't want to. All right, I'm done now. So basically, I just listed it again. But all right, let's go to my active listings. Oh, all right. So instead of finishing my other draft up, that's what I did. I listed a new one, and this is cool. And I'll probably make an update when this one sells, because I'll keep it, because there's nothing wrong with this one. I like it a lot. And it'll probably sell pretty fast because we went through all the stops to make sure it was good, used, pre-owned, excellent condition. No advice included, excellent condition. Alright, that's it for this video. This is my first installment on selling on eBay or whatever I'm going to call this playlist if I make a playlist. But hey, I'm Showtime signing out.